Well, welcome to the Scorched Earth Podcast. We're on the road. We're by a beautiful little lake. We've got a little snow here. I should call this the Snow Earth Podcast for Saturday, but gosh, look at those little ducks in the background. I don't know if you can see them. I literally do not know how they do it without wetsuits. Maybe that should be a new program. Wetsuits for ducks. I don't know. Probably pretty stupid. It's probably Trump. It's Trump in his next State of the Union will say he's already cut it. Yeah, even though it doesn't exist. But what I'd like to talk about is Columbia University losing $400 million in funding and grants from the federal government because Trump says they weren't quelling anti-Semitism on campus. And this is really just a shot at the First Amendment. Basically what was happening is over the last year, there's been peaceful and lawful protest on the campus of Columbia University against the Israeli occupation of Gaza and their treatment of the Palestinian people. Sounds fine, right? Well, Trump is using the anti-Semitism to basically billy club Columbia into not having free speech on their campus, which is at the heart of our democracy. You know, what's the next step? People could sit there and say, well, it doesn't really affect me. Well, what happens if, let's just say, there's a civil rights rally? And they say, well, you know what, that's an anti-white rally. You know, that's hate speech. Or the women's rights movement, which I totally support, says, they say, well, you know what, that's gender hate. You know, it just ripples across. If we let them cross this Rubicon, they will not stop. And Trump is just a goddamn dick. That's all I can say about him. And I hope Columbia gets back their funding and doesn't have to keep kissing the ring, because what Trump is coming for is our freedoms and our rights and our liberty. Well, that's it for today for the Scorched Earth Podcast. I hope you're staying a little warmer than me, and I'll see you soon.